Okay, so I just look at the camera right here. Okay. You ready? Okay, cue music.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to be playing.
I don't know, something the kids can bop to.
What does that even mean? My little love, where'd you come from?
Not that. Hey, 7th and 8th graders. I'm McLean.
And I'm excited to be your humanities teacher this year.
You might recognize me as the student teacher in Morgan's 4-5 classroom last year.
And then again, you may not.
And while I know we'll all miss Emily a ton this year, I'm also really excited for her new opportunity. And I feel so lucky to be back at Cottonwood this year. I can't wait to meet you all, virtually.
This year's gonna be unlike any other.
And full disclosure, I've never done this before. There are going to be challenges, times where things don't always run smoothly. And I ask for your patience and flexibility through it all. A little bit about me.
I grew up in Juneau, Alaska.
This was me in 7th grade. And this was me in 8th grade. I love to play sports and get outside. Creating art, music, and playing board games. And while perhaps not ideal circumstances this year, I still think we'll have a lot of fun together.
I look forward to learning alongside you this year.
And families, please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions or concerns or just want to touch base about this school year. Anyway, I'm excited to be your teacher this year and look forward to getting to know each of you. All right, enjoy the rest of your summer and I'll see you next week. Bye. Sir, did you want the files for... It's the first day of the 7th grade. 12 years old, but still a bit afraid to turn on Zoom. Is this gonna be weird? There's some bald guy with a beard. I see my class, but they're all on screens. The guy keeps singing, is it pronounced McLean? Life is tough for a 2020 tween. Why did there have to be COVID-19? I miss my friends and doing stuff. Being stuck at home has gotten kinda rough. I don't know, maybe this could be cool. I never thought I'd miss actual school. I look around at some familiar faces. Oh, look down there, that one kid got braces. I'm at school, but I'm in my room. My social life now revolves around Zoom. This is 7th grade on a screen. I really hope that they find a vaccine. Well, maybe, I guess this could be fun. I really hope that this song's almost done. 7th graders, this is my song to you. Let's make the most of this virtual school. All right, see you in class.
Hey there, 7th graders. Today, we're going to be talking about flags, what they communicate through symbols, what makes a flag design great, and then you'll get a chance to create your own personal flag that helps represent you.
Come on, let's go to our class.
So what do flags communicate? All right, y'all, get out your paper triangles. It's time to get creative. Oh, hey, Grandpa, what you reading?
This is an old book, written by me as a young man. An expert book. Would you like me to read it to you?
No, thanks.
Well, I guess I'll just read it to myself then. Chapter 1. Over the last decade, I have had
The opportunity to do quite a bit of backpacking in some of the most beautiful parts of the world.
Oh, hello there, old chaps, and welcome to my island. This week, we'll be starting our class novel, Lord of the Flies by William Golding. The story of a group of young British boys stranded on an uninhabited island, not unlike this one, and their disastrous attempts to govern themselves. Come, let's take a look at what to expect. This way. The 4 rule sheets are as follows. Summarizer. Your job is to prepare a brief summary of this week's reading.
Your group discussion will start with your 1 to 2 minute statement that covers the key points, main highlights, and general ideas of this week's reading assignment. Discussion director, or questioner. Your job is to develop a list of questions that your group might want to talk about from this part of the book. Don't worry about the small details. Your task is to help people talk over the big ideas in the reading and share their reactions. Usually the best discussion questions come from your own thoughts, feelings, and concerns as you read. Connector. Your job is to find connections between the book and you, and between the book and the wider world. Consider your past experiences, happenings at school or in the community, stories in the news, similar events at other times and places, other people or problems that you're reminded of, between this book and other writings on a similar topic, when you make your connections. Literary luminary, or passage master. Your job is to locate a section or quotation in the text for your group to talk over. The idea is to help people go back to some especially interesting, powerful, funny, puzzling, or important sections of the reading, and to think about them more carefully. As you decide which passages are worth going back to, make a note why you picked each one, and consider some plans for how they should be shared. You can read passages aloud yourself, ask someone else to read them, or have people read them silently and then discuss. This has been an introduction to our class novel of Lord of the Flies by William Golding. And for the number of weird looks I got today, y'all better do all the reading.
Diamonds are blue when they eat chicken, unless they aren't hungry, in which case they don't eat at all, because they don't like the food that is served to them, because they only like cheese from goats and cows that eat cheese, the cows in blue with sparkles, versus chickens in choppers who fly over the blue cows. Then the pigs invade the choppers, and then the blue cows fell, and then they hit a trampoline and bounce onto their roof. They slid down the roof, they got stuck in the gutter and were washed down by the rain. And they were washed into the river, diamonds are blue. Laser cat feet, 2 needle smack, fell down ramp, basketball, gravel, wall ball, scooter, accident, stupid kindergarten, stupid thornbush, snowmobile, lip, musical, hiking, rock, flip, hill, kindergarten, dumb, zoom, scooter, face, bush, stuff, blood, tree, fall, face, treadmill, wall, accident, mountain bike, hit tree, trampoline, bricks, wrist, wooden, boiling, green beans, skateboarding, drop and fall, pointy, touch, lip, H4 razor, uncle bucket kick, penny, electrical socket, bike, pine cones flying, hammock, high back. These are stories of injuries we've had. Chase, mask, backyard, porcupine, rocket ship, Chris, stupid cartoon, flying car lane, really bad nightmare, chased by vampire, bus killer, dead R2D2, party bagel, Play-Doh, murder cat, cliff, falling, pirate sister, poke, creepy girl chasing, mother adopt, cyclops, ton of puppies, no face gun chasing, Frenchie, Slinky, Barney, chainsaw, clowns, dragons, city, frog, anime, nothing really stuck, I don't remember. These are dreams that we've had, we don't know what they mean, but they've stuck with us.
All right, class, settle down, settle down. Put your book away. Get down off the chair. Stop drawing on the board. Get up off the floor. I'm hiding. Stop passing notes, it's time for class.
I like you fine. I'm trying to listen.
No, you can't use the bathroom right now. Put down Master Yoda. Put the jumper cables away.
Oh, come on!
Seriously?
It wasn't me, it was him.
Don't look at me. Okay, take your seats. So have you ever wondered how the US government is organized? So we have this Constitution, right? You know, it's that old document that starts, "We the people." Well, it's sort of like the government's rule book. It divides the federal government into 3 branches to make sure no individual or group has too much power.
Branches? Like on a tree?
Yeah, sorta, with the Constitution being the trunk.
Grandpa, what are you doing in here? Just because the kids aren't in here doesn't mean you can be here all the time. It's after hours.
Well, you never read my expert book. No, that's not why I'm here. I've come to tell the students about the Electoral College.
Grandpa, the Electoral College is out of date and doesn't make sense anymore. We have a much more effective and fair voting system now that makes a lot more sense.
My dear boy, I'm afraid you are greatly mistaken. John Quincy Adams, Rutherford B. Hayes, Benjamin Harrison, George W. Bush, and Donald Trump. Do you know what all of these presidents had in common?
But it wasn't created to please everyone. It's not surprising that Americans have different ideas about whether the Electoral College is good or bad, because it wasn't created to please everybody. Okay, let me explain. So, say you want to go out for pizza for dinner, but your parents want to cook at home, so you offer to help them make pizza at home. That's called a compromise, and that's what the Founding Fathers did to create the Electoral College. The smell of my bed, silence, gray skies, and not having to make your bed the next day. When it rains, fuzzy caterpillars sleeping, and when it's cold you go under the blankets. The smell of Dad's cooking, a warm drink when it's cold, driving in the mountains and swimming in the creek. When all your friends are online, you look outside and it's raining. Walking on the beach on a cold and windy day, and staying up all night and watching the sun come up. When you're back from vacation and you're feeling kind of lonely, but all of your friends are online, and then it starts to snow. Cups and bowls and fluffy rugs, when you can take your socks off, and when your artwork turns out good. When you look outside the classroom window and you see the first snow, and everybody freaks out. Screen time and talkies and fresh water when you're camping, when you go in your room and it's not messy at all. When you wake up in the morning, you look at your clock, you realize it's the weekend and you can drift on back to sleep.
provide me food, shelter, and water. They listen to me. They have my best interests at heart. My dad makes the best pizza. They help with assignments. They're really helpful, and I appreciate that we're vegan. They're always there for me when I have questions. They brought me into this world. They give me food and stuff. They make dinner almost every night. They're really supportive. They brought me into this world. They give me food and stuff. My dad also makes good pizza. They created me. They're always super organized and always have a plan. They take time out of their day to ask me how mine was, and if it was a bad day, then they comfort me. She gives me shelter and food, and also stuff that's not a necessity. They understand me even when it's hard. They make me happy and surround me with love. They brought me into this world. They give me food and stuff. They make me happy and surround me with love. They brought me into this world. They give me food and stuff. With my time on Earth, I want to travel to France, go skydiving, see the world, and adopt as many dogs as I can. I want to get over my fear of heights. I want to swim with sharks. I want to fill a room full of Legos and go to a Harry Potter theme park. I want to play professional soccer in Europe, go to Japan, Scotland, and Greece. I want to go to an esports tournament, and I want to build a PC. I want to complete the hardest level on one of my games, go bungee jumping and attend a pride parade. I want to go to 10 places in America, that'd be a start. I want to go to a castle and I want to get better at art. I want to go scuba diving and be a part of a gaming championship. I want to go kayaking between icebergs, yeah, that'd be a trip. I got a lot to do and a lot to see. I don't know what to do first, and I want to make the most of this time I got on Earth. Yeah, I want to make the most of this time I got on Earth.
All right, breakout rooms. Finally, no teacher supervision. Oh no, I got stuck with these guys? They're not even my friends. I think I'm just gonna turn off my camera and not say anything, because it seems too awkward to even talk to them.
Do you want to get started? Do you all have your product label collection sheets?
Oh, nice. I'm with someone who actually knows what we're doing.
Yeah, I've got mine.
I'll just let them do all the work.
I've got mine here.
Yep.
Or we could just play Minecraft.
That does sound pretty fun.
Or hold our phones up to the camera and show each other cute photos of ourselves.
No, I think we should work on the project. Here, I'll keep track of the tallies if someone else keeps the spreadsheet.
We only have to create one spreadsheet, but I'm sharing it with all of you so you can see what I'm doing and you can help create the graphs.
Wow, I'm really participating and have a role in my group. This feels awesome.
Sounds good. What countries did you all collect?
So I've got 11 from China,
Telling our countries, yes we are.
Japan. I've got
Gonna see the
2
whole
from
world.
Indonesia,
Gonna travel the whole globe, near
1
and
from
far.
Turkey, 1 from Pakistan,
Telling our countries, all the product labels we
1
found at
from
home.
Bangladesh.
Don't forget to add what items they are
so that no one ever feels alone. We're tallying our
I have 6 from
countries,
China,
staying on task in our
2
breakout
from
room.
Vietnam, 2 from Taiwan.
Teachers will be so proud.
And 2
Who
from
says group
India.
work can't happen on Zoom?
Alright, I have 5 from China, 2 from Bangladesh, 2
And
from
we've got a
Nicaragua,
bunch of data
2
to
from El
consume.
Salvador.
Okay, we've all got our countries down on the spreadsheet. Now let's graph them.
Does anyone remember how to make graphs in a spreadsheet?
Yeah? Don't you remember how Chris taught us in math class in the fall?
Yeah, you just select your data and then you press the Create Chart button. We want one bar graph. Okay, that'll work here. And then we want one pie chart as well.
Wow, McLean, you should be a teacher.
Thanks, Dawson. Now we got a couple of graphs that can't be
All
beat.
right. Looks like we've got our graphs. Now we should map the countries that we've selected.
Okay, I'll bring up the map.
Okay, I'll do China.
We're mapping our data.
I'll do
We're mapping our
Central
data.
America.
Okay. And I'll do Southeast Asia. Hey guys, where's Bangladesh?
Let's look it up.
Our group is focused. Work so well together, might form a band. We're mapping data.
This is so much fun.
Mapping our data
I'm participating and I've got a role in the group. I'm so glad that I didn't just turn off my screen and not
Now
participate.
you've completed today's project time. Give yourself a hand.
Today I'm going to be showing you how to make ginger Kringles, a chewy molasses cookie that's been in my family as long as I can remember, and is always a tasty treat. All you need is all-purpose flour, sugar, molasses, ground ginger, cinnamon, 1 large egg, baking soda, a stick and a half of butter, and salt. Alright, how to make ginger Kringles in 6 easy steps. Step 1. Preheat oven to 350 degrees. Step 2. In a large mixing bowl, cream together the stick and a half of butter and the 1 1/4 cup sugar until fluffy. Step 3. Stir in egg and molasses. Step 4. Stir together flour, baking soda, spices, and salt. Hello, and welcome to the Cottonwood School of Civics and Science. COVID edition. A lot has changed around the building since the last time we were here. The school has taken steps to help reduce the spread of COVID-19, and many of the procedures and rules around the school have changed with it. So let's take a look.
Oh, hello. Oh, hey, Shakespeare, what are you doing here? Hello. Shakespeare, get out of here. Sorry about that. Welcome to a recap of Act 3. Mana, mana. Mana, mana. Mana, mana. Oh, Shakespeare, watch out! Hello, and welcome to another recap of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. That was awesome, y'all. Thanks for sharing what engagement looks like to you. Whoa, what's that? What am I hearing? I think I'm hearing a song come on.
It's paying attention and adding to the conversation. Give all of your energy and effort into each situation. Focusing in class and having your camera on. It's not just listening, it's about participation. Yeah, that's engagement. It's offering a few opinions and doing your work. Yeah, that's engagement. It's helping others learn and not being a jerk. and being there isn't enough. Yeah, that's engagement. It's focusing on school and stuff. Use your body language to show you're paying attention. It's not goofing off and staying out of detention. It's completing all your work and being a good classmate. It's showing up to class and not being late. Yeah, that's engagement. It's paying attention and following along. Yeah, that's engagement. When you're asked a question, make sure to respond. Yeah, that's engagement. Even when you feel like whistling. Yeah, that's engagement. It's showing that you're actually listening. Yeah, that's engagement. Use eye contact to show you're paying attention. Yeah, that's engagement. You know, it really does help with retention. Yeah, that's engagement. Showing up and always being prepared. Yeah, that's engagement. It's showing that you really care.